Some of you might be wondering what drift hockey is. To sum it up quickly, it's an idea I came up with and made into a short a while back. The concept is simple. We would add an entire ice district to Orion Drift with a dedicated hockey game mode, or bandy if any of you guys know what that is, but we'll get into that later. It would bring a fresh, competitive angle to the game that doesn't already exist. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. We're going to go over the rules, where the idea could go, and how it can make Orion Drift even better. And if none of this sounds interesting to you, go all the way to the outro and watch the clip after that. It's the most wholesome clip I have ever gotten Orion Drift.
Till I got her, hadn't known it would come true. Would have wished in 92 for a mermaid just like you.
I'll try to timestamp it either in the comments or, just scroll through the video and you should find it. But anyways, enough yapping, let's get into drift hockey. Now, people coming up with new game modes in Orion Drift isn't anything new. One underground game mode you might have heard of is Gaga Ball. I think that's how it's pronounced. The rules are simple. You can only use one hand, and if the ball hits your other hand, you're out. You also get to choose which hand you play with. It's straightforward and builds off the mechanics of drift ball. So what makes drift hockey any different? How does it build on the game, and more importantly, how does it improve it? Let's start with how it could be added. The developers could take the current drift ball arena, which is about, I would say, medium size if you compare it to Drift Blitz, and shrink that down slightly. From there, they could remove any of the obstacles, so no halo, no nest, no bridges, none of that, and there would be no divots to go into sewer. It would just be flat like Drift Blitz, but in the drift ball arena. Then overlay it with an ice sheet. And yes, those who don't know, ice is already in the game, so this isn't really adding any new mechanics. So they already have the physics for this, and it wouldn't really require anything new. Now here's where the competitive twist comes in. You'd equip a stick to your dominant hand, and you'd either shrink the ball to be more like bandy like we spoke about earlier. For those who don't know, bandy's an interesting version of hockey. It's kind of fun to watch, so if you don't know what bandy is, you should go look up highlights for that. But basically, it's hockey on a bigger sheet of ice with bigger goals, and you play with the, I'm not sure what the ball is called, but it's some type of ball, it's not a puck. So adding a bandy game mode would be pretty cool. And it wouldn't be adding any new mechanics. For those who don't know who Big Boss is in the game, it's basically this ginormous drift ball that you can find under the map. They would do what they did to Big Boss, but just shrink the ball down. Kind of when you pull your heart ball out of your chest and it's small, that would be almost the perfect size, maybe a little smaller. Or of course, you can make the ball into like a puck-shaped object, but that might be a little harder to do. This would introduce a brand new gameplay element, one hand for movement and the other one for playing the ball or puck. It brings a different kind of challenge that still fits within the fast-paced style. I would say keep the hand and head hitboxes the same like they are in Drift Ball. Drift Ball works because it's a non-stop, no penalties, no timeouts, no line change type of game. Drift hockey, or drift bandy, should keep the same pace, so rules like icing, interference wouldn't make sense in public lobbies. But if this game mode ever got brung over to the VRML side, adding rules like icing, interference, all the other hockey rules, maybe you can add a blue line, that'd be really cool to see, but I just don't see it working in public lobbies. I'd keep the 3-on-3 just like Drift Ball. You could consider a goalie position with a different stick. Honestly, it might work better like Drift Ball though, where you can decide to play goalie or forward and not really like set anyone to one position. Again, I think Drift Ball works because it's fast paced. You can really play any position you want. You want to play defense? Go right ahead. You want to play goalie? Go right ahead. You want to ball hog and play forward the whole time? Go ahead. You want to be forward, but you want to pass it mostly? Go ahead. Literally, you can do basically any position you want. So to sum it up, drift hockey is a concept I created where Orion Drift gets an ice-themed district and a brand new hockey or bandy game mode. It would build off of existing mechanics like the ice surface from Scrap Run and keep the fast-paced, fluid style of drift ball. You'd have a stick on your dominant hand and a smaller ball or puck, and hitboxes would stay the same. The idea isn't to change the core gameplay, but to expand on it in a way that is competitive, fresh, and still fits into the fast pace that Orion Drift is known for. No penalties, no line changes, just 3v3 non-stop action where the players can switch between offense and defense at any moment. And look, players coming up with new game modes isn't new. Gaga Ball showed us that. But what makes drift hockey stand out is it takes what already works and adds a layer of skill and strategy that's not already in the game. Also, it's not too complicated, so people that already are familiar with the movement will be better at it. They just have to learn how to play the game differently. It's something that realistically could be added and could totally shift how we experience competitive Orion Drift. Now I want to hear from you. What game modes do you think Orion Drift should add? Do you think they should finish their basketball game mode first? Do we have any American football fans out there? I know they kind of added a game mode that's supposed to be like American football, but it's not really. It's more like rugby. We already got soccer basically in 2 forms now, so you guys are good on that. Y'all are spoiled. We have volleyball, so tennis and volleyball. I'm sorry, y'all are kind of grouped together in this one. I don't think we're going to see tennis. Maybe with the paddles, maybe. But I don't know if we're going to see tennis. And if you change anything to drift hockey, let me know. Maybe adding the blue line, maybe offsides. Maybe you do want to see things like icing in public lobbies. Let me know down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Here. I got you, bro.
Are you playing? I think you're playing. Is that Nothing Else Matters?
You got something?
Yeah, if I can find the right version of the song, then sure. Let me see if I can find the right version of it. I gotta get the tone right first.
No, that was good. That was good.
If I mess it up, then I can't do the rest of the song. Can't swim, so I took a boat to an island so remote.
He can play and sing. That's so hard.
Never been to it before. Stayed there till the air was clear. I was bored and out of tears. I offered you my coat. Thank God the sun can float. Crazy how my shipwreck meant my ship was coming. Was on your skin. Beauty in the water.
How do you record?
No, I use it like a camera.
Ocean starter. I
Just wave it back and
love was out of reach till I got her. Hadn't known it would come true. Would have wished in 92 for a mermaid just like you. Oh, just like you. Oh, beauty in the water, angel on the beach, ocean starter. I thought that love was out of reach till I got her. Hadn't known it would come true. Would've wished in 92 for a mermaid just like you. Oh, oh, just like you. Nice!
I better hear hands all around. That was great. That was great. Look at the concert you got. Look at you got like your biggest concert.
Can you play bacon, egg, and cheese?
Remember us when you're big. You got a YouTube or something?
Yeah, I do.
What is
I
it?
do
What is
actually.
it?
The one who plays 135. That's my name on YouTube.
Hey, no face on that.
You should collaborate with Skylar VR. He's really good at singing. I think it would be a great duo.
That'd be, I don't know.
Wait, what is Axolotl, Gus?
If I see 1,000K, I'm actually gonna start
I
crying.
can't see you.
If I see 1,000K on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna start crying.
Wait,
I'm
what's it
not
called
joking,
again?
bro. If I
What's it
see
called?
1,000K on my YouTube, I'm gonna start crying.
Wait, what is the name called again?
That would be crazy.
I see you right there.
Axolotl VR. Axolotl, 2 O's.
How do you spell it? Can I look it up real quick?
What?
Wait.